The Midnight Express with Jim Cornette in their corner make their way to the ring as, oh my God, Paulie dangerously just clocking Cornette over the skull with the racket out like a light. What in the world did Paulie dangerously put in that racket? Nonetheless, we still have a World Tag Title match. It's the finals of the tournament. The show must go on. That's a horseshoe and a chain. Oh my God. Just knocked out Cornette. You had to know. The way Cornette fell, a regular tennis racket wouldn't have dropped Cornette the way that he got dropped. But a horseshoe certainly did. Is this distraction? And how much is this? The real question is, how much is this going to be a distraction for Stan Lane and beautiful Bobby Eaton in this tag title match? The main focus has to be the World Tag Team titles. Cornette being carried out by the Dynamic Dudes. Cornette off to the locker room, back to the back to get checked out by medical. Cornette could have some serious damage to the brain. Cornette's usually the one that comes up with the strategy for the Midnight Express. So this could really be huge. And I asked that question moments ago about the distraction part of it. But what about the need for his direction? Nonetheless, it's Stan Lane and Michael Hayes who are going to kick off this match. And just sent over. And a scoop slam to follow up. Stan Lane is keeping up the fast pace. Rolling it. Now the tag has been made. Drop by Bobby Eaton. Oh, cover. Jimmy Garvin almost put out. Jimmy Garvin saying to the ref, get him out of my face. Jimmy Garvin is wise. He knows that he's got that rope break to his advantage. Tags made. Sweet Stan Lane back in action. And an Enziguri nicely loaded, nicely connected. Right on the money. Great offense. Kicking Garvin back. The Midnight Express. Great teamwork as Bob Eaton goes for the cover. Jimmy Garvin kicks out. Jimmy Garvin is doing a lot of trash talk to the fans. Spend a little less time focused on the crowd, a little more time focused on your opponent. And the fire is beginning to burn. The crowd is loving every moment of it. Who would have thought being behind the Midnight Express? However, the crowd seems to be getting behind the Midnight Express. You got to have some sympathy, especially after seeing Cornette get clocked in the skull with a horseshoe-loaded tennis racket by Paulie dangerously. The National Wrestling Alliance and this NWA World Tag Team Title Tournament Final brought to you by World Championship Wrestling, WCW. as it's Bobby Eaton and Jimmy Garvin going at it in the center of the ring. And a knee to the midsection by Garvin. Again, Garvin finds the knee right in the breadbasket and scooping and driving Bobby Eaton into the mat. Tag is made. Michael Hayes back in the ring. Eaton was sent to the floor hard. Stan Lane fighting off Hayes, or at least telling him to back off to try and help Bobby Eaton back up. What an emphatic chop. Just choking the life, almost getting himself disqualified was Michael Hayes. And Michael Hayes, before dumping Bobby Eaton to the floor, saying you want him, and then just dumping him like he's garbage to the outside. And it's a showboat, perhaps an early bird celebration. It could be too early to call for Michael Hayes. But that elbow caught clean. Stomping away is Michael Hayes. Jimmy Garvin taking some cheap shots. Oh, come on. That was cheap. And Eaton got sent in a security railing. Lane trying to fight off Jimmy Garvin. A true championship showdown it has become. And you still got that third factor in this thing. Hasn't really played any role yet. And Terry Gordy. Garvin and Hayes take a shot at Eaton. And a snapmare. Garvin going to try and take the wind away. Lock the air out of Bobby Eaton. Cheering on the Midnight Express, cheering on Bobby Eaton to get back up to his fate. And Bobby Eaton gets a shot. Now here comes Stan Lane. Stan Lane is ready to go. Garvin taking a ride, but nobody home for Stan Lane. Elbow first in to the turnbuckle. Now the tag is made to Michael Hayes. Michael Hayes now ready to pick things up. Countered as Stan Lane DDTing Hayes. Could it be? And the tag's made. Here comes Bobby Eaton. It's time for a head clunk. Drop kick as Stan Lane takes Hayes out. Up and over. Double team over a back body drop. Oh, and a forearm that sends Hayes to the floor. And Gordy, I mentioned Gordy. He hadn't been involved in the match up until this point. Garvin, what goes up must come down, getting face planted into the mat. That flapjack. That's gonna do it. No, it's not. A near fall. Oh, come on. The ref didn't even see it. This isn't right. Oh, come on. And the Midnight Express have gone down. Not this way. This isn't right. This was wrong from the moment this match got started.